Hello friends and welcome! You are watching episode number 14 of our SimAirport Let's Play. My name is Sean and I'm glad that you're here with me today as I play some video games. When we left off, our airport was empty because it's the middle of the night. But I set up, look at all this flowers and decoration and stuff that I set up. Oh, so beautiful. Everybody's going to love our airport. I realized I never did set up any electronics vending. I don't know that that really matters, but I set a couple up here. I threw in a couple more ATMs. Just redid these benches real quick like I was talking about at the end of the last episode. We'll see if any of this stuff makes any difference. Who knows. It doesn't hurt though. It was a good way to spend $40,000. But that's okay. We've got lots of money. It is not a problem. And if people are happier when they come to our airport, that can't be a bad thing, can it? I don't think it can. I feel like this is kind of in the way, but it doesn't seem to be bothering anybody, so... That's right, we have a highly packed schedule of flights today. So we are looking at a potential disaster or a potential bounty. I don't know which it's going to be, but we have a lot of stuff to keep our eyes on. We need to keep our eyes on traffic. We need to keep our eyes on passengers. So let's try to watch everything all at once. I'll keep my eye on one thing and you keep your eye on the other thing. And together we should be able to figure it out, right? Looks like everything's going pretty good. They still seem to be preferring one queue over another when it comes to ticketing, which is a little weird. They're not quite using our kiosks like I would hope. I feel like these kiosks are really being neglected over here. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me, game. But yeah, look at, like, why is this queue so popular? Like, they should be, like, everything is equal otherwise. There shouldn't be any real preference for one over the other. But flight leaving full, right? Gotta wait for that other plane to land. This one probably gonna be leaving full. Getting there. 160, 170, one person. Where's our final passenger? You're gonna miss your flight, buddy. Where are they? Did you like just get there or something, or? This one, 95 boarded. Beautiful. Those two flights were set pretty close to each other, and then nothing coming in between, huh? Seems odd. Once again, a little bit of a cluster over here with the passenger ticketing services. It's weird that the queue that backs up is different every time, so I'm gonna think that's not really a problem. Ooh, big flight. This one, 208. Look at that. I expanded out our queue and it's still not enough to handle all the passengers waiting. So we need larger queues for that. That's easy enough. Can fix that on the fly here. But that does mean we're going to have trouble if we try to squeeze 250 passengers into a flight. We'll see how that works. That means these are not going to be long enough either. But pretty much everybody is in line or clustered up in that little clump there at the end of the line. And they're all making their way in too, so they'll all get on the flight in time. Great. They should anyways. 208 boarded. We still have 4 passengers that are not 3 passengers short. That one had to wait a little bit. No, wait. It says show passengers standing. It's like counting the passengers for the next flight. Interesting. Might need that second baggage truck at this point. Oh, we're missing 2 passengers on this plane. There's one of them, maybe? No, that's the janitor going to clean up some garbage. Alright, who missed their flight? Where are you at?
37, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
I don't see anybody who's upset. We should have had 2 passengers that missed that flight. But nobody's complaining. Let's go ahead and get in that baggage car. Alright, this flight. So we're having a little bit of trouble getting everybody through to catch their flights on time. Wonder why that is. Maybe I want to move this ticketing desk over to here. And, or like maybe start lining them up against this wall. I really feel like they use proximity on deciding whether to use the ticketing kiosk or ticketing desk. Like it doesn't actually take into account whether they have a bag or not. So they just use whatever's closest, but then they use them kind of disproportionately. Like I really like the balance we have of what they're using and when, except they're waiting in line in the very long lines and not. Like, you see, like everybody got into this line for some reason. And instead of... Also, it looks like we would be... The people are getting crowded when they try to leave this area because they walk backwards through the queues. So maybe I should redesign our queues a little bit here in the ticketing area. I guess if I just made them straight lines, and then we could have like an in and out for each of them. Of course, I have all those flowers that I put in there that that would kind of get in the way. I guess people do walk straight through the flowers, huh? Let's see what happens if we do that. Pretty easy thing to test. Doesn't take a lot of time. Oh, and we're at the end of the night again already? Wow, that was a quick day. Okay, well, that went pretty fast for a day where we had 2 additional flights that we hadn't had in previous days. And no problems with security. Very few problems up here in the ticketing area that hopefully this stuff will clear up. And very few people actually missing their flights or anything. I think we had maybe 6 or 7 people miss a flight, but that's pretty good, I think, considering. That guy showed up at the last minute, but he still made it. He's going to make his flight on time. Still have people coming in from the baggage claim to use the restroom up here, so I'm worried that if I put a restroom down here, that passengers will come in and use that restroom. So, like, I don't really mind people going from the baggage claim up to use this one. I don't see that being a problem. And I was going to say, who do we have waiting, dragging down our passenger rating? And it was just one person still waiting to be picked up. Queue stuff seems to be going pretty good. Of course, it's not like we have a crush of passengers to catch these 4 a.m. flights. See, like, once again, hey, these guys are standing down here. They got nothing to do. It's so weird. This poor, there we go. He'd been waiting for somebody to come to his desk. Now, why are you waiting outside of the queue when? Oh, all right. 53 out of 53. Got a few people still trying to get through to get onto this one. Security is moving just at a great constant flow. I really like to see that. Strange that some people are queuing up while other ID desks sit empty, but it's just how it goes, I guess. One person, nope, I thought one person was going to miss that flight, but I guess not. Nobody's going to miss it. We've got 10 people that need to get in line, 6 people need to get in line, 5, 4, 3. Can't keep track now because it's going too fast. 170, beautiful. Oh, you guys, so good. Well, let's start preparing. You know, I'd probably be smarter to start preparing road-wise. Have I researched? I could research this multi-lane access. Again, why not? It doesn't hurt anything to research it. Can we, are you, if we destroy, I bet you these turn into garbage if you destroy them, that you can't just like destroy them and then replant them. Like, I know that's what happens with the decorative bushes. Let's follow this guy. I doubt he's gonna miss his flight or anything, but it'd be interesting to see what he does do. There goes his bag. Still walks through the middle of the queues and stuff to get out of there. Made it through security part pretty easy. Took him about 40 minutes to get from when we clicked on him. Gonna go to the bathroom, kind of a gross bathroom. Hey, I didn't see you wash your hands there, buddy, or use the garbage can, to be honest. So why do you go sit down before you get into line for your plane? I mean, I guess because there's plenty of time before your plane takes off. That makes sense. Maybe I need to have a couple of benches over here after all. If they're super tired when they get out of security. Move this garbage bin somewhere else. Like right here will work. Yeah, we'll see how people like that. I don't really care where you're tired. You're gonna rest, so I may as well let you rest like right when you come out of security. Sure would be nice if I could do something about everybody leaving through this queue. I mean, I could keep pushing this back this way to make more room to where I could pull this queue down to where it doesn't start right there and then people wouldn't pass through it. I guess that's something I could do. These poor delivery people, they have nothing to do. Garbage. Plenty of garbage capacity. Drop-off stuff seems to be working pretty well for the number of flights that we have. I think one thing I need to do is make sure that I keep my bank balance high enough, because I've noticed sometimes my bank balance drops too low, the like upgrade buses grays out, and I don't know if that means it's not available anymore or if that's just kind of a bug. Just kind of a bug, I guess. I don't really know what the rest of that sentence was going to be. I got enough money, I can rehire a CFO. That will unlock an additional airline for me, or at least one of the additional airlines requires a CFO. Whether that will unlock the airline or not is a different story, I guess, but...
2173, runway 27.
Ah, you guys, how do they get trapped inside of there? Clear this stuff out, and then we will build a door. I say we will build a door. There. We will zone that as an office. Like that. And we will put in an object. It's going to be a desk. And a chair. And we will go staff, CFO, yoinks. Enjoy your office, CFO. And we'll go ahead and research bank loans, even though I could care less about bank loans. Don't imagine that we're ever going to need one. And before we set up our extra large gate, it might actually be smart of us to set up a second runway, because with our current setup, we're already running into conflicts on this one runway. I guess we could set up a second runway now and not even have to worry about. Never used a second runway. I don't really know what it requires. Must be connected to a taxiway on both sides. Okay. So if I want to do one right here, I'm going to have to get a taxiway going down to the other end, huh? Which is not the end of the world. We could probably manage that. It's a long route down there, though. Let's make sure I have enough room for... I want to build 2 gates here. That'd be 1. That'd be 2. Oh yeah, we've got plenty of room. So we need to build taxiway 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that enough? R isn't quite enough, like the most common letter in the English language. All right, so we need to build two more taxiways. It's frustrating that taxiways are under build, runways are under objects. Still, I'm excited. 2 runways. We are a crazy airport here. And then we're going to have to build Pappies and a ILS for this runway as well. But that'll be cool. And lights. We're going to have to put lights on it. So I want to be careful my money doesn't go below that threshold that might destroy our buses or multi-lane access or anything like that. Probably a good idea to try to just keep like $100,000 in the bank at all times. But this second runway will be nice. It will increase our throughput slightly. We have that one area where it's a little confusing when 2 flights are trying to like leave or take off at the same time. But we'll build up a little stockpile of cash. We'll upgrade the lights, and then we'll put in the other accoutrement to make the runway work properly. Very strong airline interest, 57%. And I think we could squeeze another couple of flights in here too. Not really sure where we would put them though. Although, I mean, where we would put them without putting in our additional gate, because things, I just don't know where there would be There's not really room to squeeze any more morning flights in, right? And, I mean, I guess maybe we could squeeze an evening flight in. I don't even know if we could do that. Yeah, I think we need the extra gate to really make that practical. But, you know, having this extra runway, you know, that's not a bad thing. Maybe it's a little unnecessary, but I mean, it's the first step. And it's not like having cash on hand, like we gain interest off of it or anything. So there's no real incentive to sit on that cash. You know, I want to sit on $100,000 to make sure everything continues running properly. But aside from that, and I sure would like to see the way to some way to make the roads work better. I should go search around. If somebody knows of a YouTube where they have like a Let's Play or something where they have multiple roads and multiple drop-offs and stuff, maybe let me know down in the comments. I'll go check it out. I haven't really been watching too many other people play this game because like everybody plays on sandbox mode, and that's no fun. Like, I like having to make money. Sure, it's taken us a while, but isn't this more rewarding? Oh, it looked like he took off on the tarmac there. Get onto the runway, buddy. Maybe I should have built the tarmac down here. Yeah, watch this guy. Yikes! Yeah, use the runway, pal. That's what it's there for. What does it cost for lights? I think let's put in the other things first, and then we'll put the lights and stuff in later. Because we don't have a whole lot going on at night anyways. It's a long road to get from here to there, but I mean, they move pretty fast. They always show up at the gate way too early anyways. Yeah, hey, come on. Why don't you use that? Why did I put in the second runway if you guys aren't even going to use it? The whole idea was so nobody would have to wait for one runway or another. Game just doesn't listen to me. Take my advice, game. Only 80 passengers getting onto that one. Maybe the safety features weren't installed on this runway yet, and so it used the other one because it had better safety features or something. Can install those nighttime lights. There we go. Now all we're waiting on is that big gate, which is going to require some doing. Yeah, now why did you guys... Oh, come on. You're really making me regret having two runways if you're just going to sit at the same runway and wait while the other runway sits open. But passenger flow staying strong. I don't remember seeing any missed flights this time around. So that's definitely an improvement I can be happy about. And the passenger ticketing stuff is still just kind of weird. Why? Why do you guys wait? Look at all those people standing there with nothing to do. Wait a minute. Why is nobody going through this? What's the holdup here? That was weird. So somebody was stuck back a little bit in the queue. And that slowed everything down. Hopefully it doesn't mean any missed flights, but it doesn't look like it is meaning that. All right, well, there's another day gone by for us. Another successful day of aviation service provided. And that's going to be it for this episode. So, hey, nice job, game developers. Not like you're ever going to watch my series or anything, but good job, you guys. I really appreciate this. Awesome support, great improvements. It was really nice to see those little trucks fixed up like within one day. That's amazing. Really great job. And thank you, viewers, for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing or just watching in general. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, click the like button, or better yet, leave me a comment. Say something nice about how much fun you had, or something along those lines. I like to try to keep things positive down in the comment section. I hope you'll come back for the next episode. There will be more tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye.